name is Rob Sewell. I currently live in Pacific Beach. My wife and I recently went under contract for a new property in the Claremont Bay Park area. I didn't initially use Jesse as a real estate agent. My wife and I tried to use Redfin for most of the obvious reasons. You can schedule an appointment easily there, you get the Redfin refund, you can start an offer on the app. What we found after using the app for a little bit is some of the problems that we ran into, which is the reason why we ended up switching to Jesse. Our agent that we were writing an offer on a property with, it took her 4 days to write the offer, and the offer actually had errors in it 3 of the times that she wrote the offer. What you'll find when you're also using the Redfin, and we experienced this, is that you're assigned an agent, and then when you go view properties, you pick them, you can go view them, but the same agent isn't always there with you, and the agent that views the property with you most likely won't end up writing that offer for you and doesn't correspond with the person that showed you the property. So the person that's writing your offer potentially has never seen the property that you might be buying for yourself. Their model is completely data driven, so whenever you go to make an offer, they show you exactly what properties are selling for in that neighborhood, and that's kind of what they tell you to make the offer. Also, you're not going to have, our experience was that we didn't have much of an insightful conversation when we were looking at properties. We would look at a property, and then our Redfin agent would say, hey, what do you want to do? Either do you want to buy it, or do you want to walk away? And it wasn't more of a conversation. So for those reasons, we ended up contacting a friend that had worked with Jesse in the past, and we ended up reaching out to Jesse, and which leads to the next thing is about scheduling a showing, because we reached out to Jesse on a Wednesday. He contacted us on Thursday morning, and we viewed a property and wrote an offer for the property that evening. We ended up getting that one too. One thing that surprised me a lot about Jesse after I met him was we met at the property, and I had an idea of what I wanted to do with it. So I walked in, I told him exactly, he asked me what I wanted to do with it and what our ideal housing options were. I showed him the property, the layout, the budget for renovations and everything, and he told me that he had flipped places and that he has some real estate investment experience with being a landlord and everything. So I was pretty surprised by that, because our friends didn't mention that. And in that, he has a lot of contacts. We had a contractor out at the place that we're buying right now in less than a week to look at the property and get quotes and everything. So that's something that we were not expecting if we would have used Redfin. What they don't advertise is that when you purchase a property through them, you end up lining up everything until the date of close. So they don't work, they work with your lender, but not as close, and everything else you're going to schedule for yourself. So that's why you do get that refund. And the refunds I think they're between $1,000 and $2,000. So to me, I think using Jesse personally with just going through this deal is far a better use of time, because he's lining everything up, he has contacts. So on the property we were looking at, we did lose a lot of confidence in our agent that we were working with, which was interesting because it was the property that we ended up buying with Jesse. And just after speaking with him, we had total confidence, and we're going through escrow right now. So my advice would be if you're starting to do your home search and you're serious about buying a house, I would highly recommend signing on with Jesse. He's really personable, he's knowledgeable of the area, he has experience with doing a lot of different types of things in the real estate industry, and yeah, he's very great to work with.